So let's talk about the number one most important thing for self-defense. And most of you know I'm a martial artist, so I teach a lot of fighting, actual one-on-one fighting, and a lot of fitness and stuff. And I believe that all of those factors are involved in self-defense. So obviously, the bigger and stronger you are, it's better for you for self-defense. The better you can fight, it's better. But the number one most important factor is and will always be awareness, situational awareness. Self-defense does not start when the attacker jumps out of the bush and starts fighting. And it rarely ever starts by somebody squaring up and wanting to punch you. So your self-defense starts the moment you wake up in the morning. Self-defense is a way to carry yourself. The way you stand, the way you look, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you behave yourself in your everyday life, even the way you dress. Everything is involved in self-defense. To me, that means that I'm rarely ever caught by surprise. I've worked as a bouncer for over 10 years and rarely ever has anything happened as a surprise. And you have to be aware that there are several different categories of violence. Mostly you can separate them into predatory violence and social violence. So predatory violence is somebody wants to attack you and hurt you violently, and social violence is somebody wants to, either he's having a fight or an argument with you and it's gonna escalate, or he wants to improve his social status by challenging you. And I believe both of them, if you want to avoid them, is best done with, as I said, with awareness. If somebody is looking for a victim, he's looking for something, for someone who is not aware, someone who could easily be overwhelmed and attacked. So when a perpetrator sees you carrying yourself, standing upright and having an overview of the situation, it's very unlikely that he will choose you to attack. And it becomes very unlikely to find anybody to attack if all of us carry ourselves. It is said that most break-ins into homes are because people do not lock their door or keep windows open. Because in German you say Gelegenheit macht Diebe, which means that the opportunity creates thieves. And it is very much the same with violence. So when you reduce the opportunity, even by just keeping the door shut, just locking it, just closing your windows, by just carrying yourself, by just looking around, you avoid most situations. And I would like to add that the one biggest mistake that most people do is when they feel threatened by somebody, they try to, make them smaller and turn away, and that way you are expressing yourself as a victim. And instead you should always stay aware and face the situation head on and do whatever is best. If you feel like running, you can run. If you are in a social situation, you can call somebody for help. Or if you at least look at what's happening, look at the threat, you will find out what's happening and then decide if it's time to run or face. So let's keep this one short. Let's make more videos in the future. But number one most important thing, it starts when you wake up and start to be aware of your situation. That's it.